Happy Thanksgiving. We have that Black Friday sale going on right now at drf.com. Almost everything 20% off when you use the coupon code BF2023. Shop.drf.com. Past performances, locker reports, PPs of all different types, all of the tools and resources that you need on sale. Use that promo code. We're going to dive into the Friday card, the Black Friday card, on Woodbine's Friday card. Remember, every racing day at Woodbine, they have a guarantee in their pick five. And on Friday, it's a $50,000 guaranteed pick five pool that's going to start in race number 2. Let's jump on in and take a look at the daily racing form past performances for Friday. So the second race kicks off that pick five sequence. And I'm going to start with the 9 in here. These are $5,000 claimers who have not won 3 or have not won a race since November. And a lot of horses in here not in the greatest of form, not win machines. Chelsea Dagger has actually been in pretty good form recently and dropping down to this level last time out, a similar spot. She was a really good third that day behind a horse that we'll see running a little bit later, Rocket Joe Cooper. I think Chelsea Dagger, just a repeat of any of the last 3 efforts, would be really competitive in here against this group. So the 9's in the mix for me, no doubt. Both the 3 and the 4, I think, are fair prices that you could use in your pick fives. The 3, Phil in Echo, should be kind of a little closer up early in here by default, exiting some of the races that she exits, and just by process of elimination, she's a little faster than I think some of these others in here. The 4, Silent Lucidity, I feel like you could say the same. I think these two will be in good position at prices. 9, 3, 4, the 2, probably the horse to beat on the drop down in class, will come running late. 9, 3, 4, 2 is how I had them stacked in race number 2 on Friday at Woodbine. In the third race, I'm going to start with the 7 in here, Shamrock Ambassador. This horse has raced twice, both on the turf. Now we'll try synthetic for the first time. Dam was a winner on the Woodbine synthetic. This guy is going to drop. He's going to get off the rail. He drew the inside in both of his starts. And in this field, he's just lightly raced with upside. That career debut race, which was against better, both of his races have been against tougher. There were 3 next out winners. He had a fine start. He was inside. He was only a couple lengths off, and he was 5th. In a little bit of traffic, he loomed up traveling well. He was just behind the leader. He moved to the rail, but he just couldn't go on with the top contenders. He was not far out of third that day. It was better than looks. Last time out, he chased a wire-to-wire winner. I like the number 7, Shamrock Ambassador. I'm going to use along with the 1, Collaborative, who's going to stretch out. The 5, also going to be in the mix for me, Candy Street. Blinkers coming off today and stretching out, I think, will be more forwardly placed in here. And then you got the major players, like the 3, Stronger Together, depending on how deep you want to go. But this is a horse who's 1 for 24 overall, 0 for 16 on the synthetic. I know a lot of them have been in tougher spots, but by no means a cinch in here. I went 7, 1, 5, top tier. 3 and 4 would be my next tier, shorter prices, who I just didn't really know what to do that much with. And those are the type of horses I always try to beat. Let's go to race 4. 10,000 non-winners of 2, mile and a 16th on the synthetic. I thought the 1, Total Betty, had legitimate trouble last time out, was stuck inside in a bad spot in between horses, had nowhere to go. She took back, she angled around, and she had to come in between, just like a little bit flat. Total Betty makes a lot of sense here with this group. I mean, this is a group of 1-fers. The number 5, Brief, is lightly raced with upside, a must-use in this spot for me, coming off the maiden win. You've got the 8, Bridge to Nowhere, who's pretty quick and stretching out. I'd imagine they will be forwardly placed, and the 1 to catch in here. Then my next tier would be 2, 3, and 7. The two ran decent last time out. Serenading Hall, kind of in between horses, rises right there with Moonpool. The 3, Keystroke, was also in that very same race. And then you got Moonpool and Speedy Johnny, who are kind of similar. That's why I'm looking for a little more price. I'm going 1, 5, 8 as my top tier. And then how deep do you want to go? You've got 2, you've got 3, you've got 7, you've got 9. I'll definitely be using 1, 5, and 8. Let's go to race number 5. I'll be Captain Obvious in this one. We don't even have to spend a whole lot of time. Red sneakers in really nice form, super logical, along with the 5 natural star, who I think will be forwardly placed in here, getting some class relief. 2-5, 2 of the major players, 2 of the top betting choices in here. Nothing really crazy or nothing to get outside the box. In the 6th race, though, I did like the 2 Carmenutes a little bit. I thought, sort of looking at his form and his pattern overall, he would enjoy stretching back out. He won on October the 20th in a really similar spot, a $7,000 like beaten claiming race. Then he was at this level last time out. I think it was just too short for him. He got caught in between horses and some traffic. He shifted out. He had some nice late energy, and I think he'll be more forwardly placed in here. Carmenutes. In this race, though, there's only 1 horse in the field that hit the board in their last start. That was the 8 Rocket Joe Cooper. Everyone else threw in a clunker last time. So a horse who's just in nice form right now, facing a lot of horses who did not run their best last out. And then you got the 9, Mambo in the Forest, dropping. Mambo was very consistent. Then last time out, chased a lone speed winner, so that race looks a little bit worse than it might have been on paper. We'll use 3 to close things out. For me, it'll be 2, 8, and 9. There's a look at the Pick 5 sequence for Friday at Woodbine. Pick 5 starts in race number 2. For all of your wagering needs, all of the tools and the resources you need before you make your wagers, head on over to shop.drf.com and use the Black Friday coupon code. Good luck this weekend. Good luck at Woodbine.